Yes, 1 2. Yes, 1 2. Yes, 1 2. Yes, 1 2. 1 2 1 2. Alright guys, the good people at Boya have sent me this USB microphone to review. So I'm going to do a quick unboxing and then we'll see if it's any good. Okay, so let's open the box and see what we get inside. Okay, so open up the box. Got some Boya stickers, instruction manual. Okay. Nice solid bit of foam there. So there's the actual microphone. Just get rid of the box for now. Pull the microphone out. So get rid of the box for now. Don't need that at the moment. Okay, so there it is. Now my first impressions are, A, the microphone is quite small. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I quite like it. And B, the stand is really sturdy. Can you hear that? That's quite meaty stand, that. It's got some real weight to it, which is nice. I like it. Got some nice foam on the bottom so that you can move it around easier without making too much noise. And it comes with, could have done with one of these the other day. I did some live streaming and I needed a USB-C to USB-C cable. I've got one here now. Never mind. So there's a USB-C to USB-C cable and also a USB-C to normal USB cable, which depends on whether you're using a Mac or a PC, I guess. The USB-C to USB-C is more for a Mac. The new Macs, I believe, have got those ports. But I'm going to be using the USB-C to USB cable. Okay, so let's plug it in and then we can have a look at some of the functions. Okay, so I've plugged it in. My PC found it straight away, telling me that the PM500 is set up and ready to go. So this particular make and model is the Boya PM500. Now, the Boya PM700, the bigger brother of this one, is quite a popular USB mic amongst the budget USB microphone range. So what's different about this one is it's only got 2 polar patterns. On the PM700, there's 4 different polar patterns. This one has only got 2. It's got the omnidirectional pattern. So this picks up sound quality from all directions, capturing a natural blend of voice and ambience with low sensitivity to wind and handling noise, as well as vocal plosives. Like those are plosives. Okay, and it's got the cardioid pattern. Maximises the rejection of sound coming from the sides and rear of the mic. Can be used as a directional microphone to capture full, rich, natural sounding audio for podcast, speech, dialogue, instrument, etc. Which is the one that you'd be more likely to use. It's the directional, so it basically only picks up from the front of the microphone. So back and sides, it should have some rejection on. So you switch between omnidirectional and cardioid just by pressing this little button here. So that chooses your polar pattern. Okay, so we're going to have it on cardioid. And then this is just your gain in, and it's also got a headphone socket on the bottom where you can listen in real time to what the audio sounds like. So let's just plug my headphones in quickly and I'll just listen to check that the audio is coming through, and I can now hear the microphone. So I can hear exactly what it's going to sound like coming through my PC because this is in real time, and I have to say it does sound pretty good. So I'll show you some audio clips in a minute, but yeah, first impressions, really nice sounding microphone. There's not much else to it. It's a really nice build. It's all metal, apart from these 2 little knobs on the side. It's all metal, so it's a really nice sturdy microphone. And these do up quite tight. So yes, it's nice and sturdy, all metal. So the knob's a little bit plastic. It is plastic and it doesn't stop when you get to either maximum or minimum gain. There isn't like a definite minimum and definite maximum. The knob just keeps going round. So even when you've got to maximum, you can still turn the knob. It's not the end of the world, but I'd like to have seen that like stop at the maximum and then stop at the minimum. Once you've set it once, really, you're probably not going to want to move that much anyway. So it's a budget microphone. Like I said, the rest of the build is really sturdy, metal, really nicely made. I like it. So The only other thing we need to do is test out the audio. So I'm going to record a quick bit of audio for you. You can listen back and see what you think. So this is the audio from the PM500, and this is the audio from my standard lav mic, so you can see the difference. This is the audio from the PM500. Now I'm listening to it in real time so I can hear what it sounds like. To me it sounds really rich. It's got a nice tone to it. It's picking up a lot of the deep parts of my voice. You can still hear a bit of the fan from my PC, which I always struggle with the lav as well, because it does get quite loud. But I think that most mics are going to pick that up because it is quite loudish background noise. But the tone itself is nice, really rich. So this is the lav mic. It's always going to sound a bit thin compared to condenser mics. And this is the USB mic, the PM500. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to test out the polarity. So I'm just going to speak into the back of it, and it shouldn't pick up quite as much. So yeah, this is me speaking into the back of it. And as you can hear, it has deflected a lot of the sound. You can't really hear much in terms of me speaking into the back of the microphone. Same, this is the side. Obviously, I'm going to hit a bit at the front when I'm talking into the side, but again, it's pretty good reflection. And the same this side. So back, side, and back to the front. So pretty good, I think. Now let's just switch to the other pattern just so you can hear what that sounds like. So this is the omnidirectional. So as you can hear, it's coming from all directions. So I can speak into the microphone all the way around, and it should be pretty much the same. And if I speak into the top, you can hear what that sounds like. So yeah, that works. You might want to use this if you're interviewing someone, you're both using the same microphone. But apart from that, I can't really think why you would really want to use that pattern over the cardioid pattern, which is this one. You get a lot more deflection with the cardioid pattern. Anyway, that's the microphone itself. So I'm going to put it down and I'm going to give you my thoughts on it. That is chunk like that. So what are my thoughts on the Boya PM500? Really impressed. You can't actually buy this in the UK at the moment, I don't think. I had a look earlier and I couldn't get it on any website. It is very new out, so I think I might be one of the first people in the country to get this. So thank you, Boya, for that. The PM700 you can get, I think that's about £110. This is retailing for about $95 in the US. That's about 70-ish pounds, Great British pounds. You might struggle to get one of these in the UK when this goes to air in early November 2020, but I'm sure they'll be available in shops soon. But US, you can definitely get this, and I'm pretty sure you can get them in Australia as well. Really nice build, really nice sound quality. I think I'm going to use it. I think I'm going to use it for my tutorials. When I've been using my condenser before, I've got like this gorilla tripod thing that I use to move around. It's not very sturdy, but this is great. I can just sort of move it around and I can be speaking here and I can move it back to here if I want to speak into the camera, move it back if I'm going to do a bit more of the tutorial, and it's not really that much of an issue. And it's a nice sturdy stand, it's not going to fall over. So I'm going to give it a go on a few tutorials. I'll let you know if there's any issues, but at the moment I would say for the price point, like, it's going to be about £70, I would say. I think this is a really good option. You don't need an audio interface, USB straight into your computer or Mac. You've got really nice professional sounding condenser microphone for podcasts, vlogs, all that sort of thing. So hope you've enjoyed this, hope you found it useful. Thanks again to the people at Boya for sending this for me to review for you. If you have enjoyed this tutorial, please do give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, let me know if there's anything else that you'd like to see. Please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so I can let you know when new content is released. Releasing content on a Monday and Thursday at the moment, gear tech tutorials, reviews, all that sort of thing, so it'd be great to have you on board. That's it for this one. Catch you in the next one.